The doors of negotiations is closed. No Biafra, no peace in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu to Igbo leaders. Okay, guys, what is happening right now is that there's this report. This was released by the former aide to Goodluck Jonathan. He's a private investigator. Okay, he's a journalist, a private journalist. He said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led Nigerian government, asked the Igbo leaders to appeal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to accept, its condition for his release. You understand? So Igbo leaders, they don't dey hustle now to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understand, say, the only way he can be free from the DSS custody is for him to, do according to what the federal government, wanted. That is for him to renounce Biafra agitations on national television so that the members too will still do that. Then everybody will accept one Nigeria like that. Then life goes on, everybody move. You understand? So Nnamdi Kanu don't want Igbo leaders. He don't tell them, say, they have to be very careful with what, they enter into. Because this, he said they should count him out. It's not part of that negotiations. You understand? That the doors of negotiations for Biafra agitations to end in Nigeria are closed. You get? So that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have told Igbo leaders, that they should stop whatever they want to enter with the Nigerian government. They should understand that no Biafra, no peace. So you see, I don't like people who don't really, can I say, ask questions. In the first place, is there any need for appealing to Nnamdi Kanu to drop agitations? First of all, what these leaders supposed to do is to be asking Nigerian government the reason why they are still keeping someone who has been discharged and acquitted by Nigerian courts in the prison. You understand? They supposed to be asking, they supposed to be telling Nigerian government that. You understand? They're supposed to be telling the Nigerian government that. How can you leave someone who was discharged and acquitted? Even the same Nigerian court said no court, locally or internationally, can try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But where are we today? Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is starting afresh. They just want to demoralize him. That is what they are doing. So that by tomorrow they will say, oh, sinners, it don't be like this. Just accept what we ask you when they feel say they don't finish the man. But you see, Nnamdi Kanu strong past them. He not agree. He said the doors of negotiations for Biafra has closed. When they expected Nigerian government to do the needful, they were busy going after agitators. They proscribed the group. You understand? Now, they are talking about renouncing agitations. Now, okay, let's take it this way. They want Nnamdi Kanu to renounce Biafra agitations. What about those things that brought Biafra agitations? Have they addressed it? Have they addressed those things, those issues? Because as far as I know, I believe that those matters still there. They are still there, untouched. You understand? They have not been touched. They have not been addressed. Now you want them to drop agitations, meaning, I don't understand, meaning that all this their struggle is nothing. So many persons, they don't buy them for this matter. You get? So what about justice for those people? What about those people when we say they burnt their house? What about those people when we say their business places, they don't burn them? Today, businesses is done in the Southeast because of this matter. Then you go just tell the person, say, for peace to reign, just accept what the federal government of Nigeria they took. Are they really thinking? Anyway, they knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot accept that. But if the federal government of Nigeria will address those issues, because there are key issues he pointed out, he had a discussions with the Igbo leaders, Igbo governors in 2015. He pointed out what Nigerian government should do in the southeast, and I don't think he asked too much. After he had that meeting with Igbo leader, that was then the governor of Ebonyi State, Governor Dave Umahi. The next day, Nigerian government invaded his house. So you see this thing when they talk, say the man's worst enemy is a member of his household. Take am serious. They sold their brother. They sold their son. That is the reason why when the federal government wants to prescribe IPOB members, they did not even talk, so wait, make we address this issue. They all okayed it. But today, everybody is suffering it in the southeast. Whether they like it or not, these things is still affecting them. As a governor, as a senator, it affects you. There are so many senators who have not visited their constituencies because you cannot go. You cannot go. So guys, Nnamdi Kanu have said that the doors for negotiations have closed. So if Nigerian government is sending Igbo leaders to do that, e no go fit accept. This is not the time for negotiations. After all, he has been discharged, not be today. So what are they saying? Nigerian government is even committing a crime for holding a man that's already been discharged by a court judgment. Not be one court self, not be two courts. Don't give judgment against Nigerian government concerning his kidnap and continued incarceration in the DSS custody. I beg my people, make we hit another news. How do I see this matter like this? Drop your comment below the comment section, please. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video, make it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you, and bye for now.